Israel is increasing the pressure on the battlefield as it looks for a settlement with the armed group Hezbollah that would allow residents to return to towns and villages in the north of the country. The Defense Minister Yoav Gallant is calling for a safe zone on Lebanon's side of the border. And international efforts are reportedly looking into the possible deployment of French troops.
Police in Germany have arrested 3 alleged members of Hamas here in Berlin on suspicion of planning attacks against Jews. Dutch police have arrested a 4th person in Rotterdam. German prosecutors say the alleged conspirators plan to bring weapons to Berlin to use in potential attacks against Jewish institutions in Europe. Hamas carried out the October 7th attacks against Israel and is classified by the EU and the United States as a terrorist organization.
Finland says it will reseal its entire eastern border starting at 8 p.m. on Friday due to an ongoing influx of migrants at 2 crossing points on its frontier with Russia that were temporarily reopened early on Thursday. Local authorities say that more than 70 migrants without proper documentation or visas had arrived at the 2 checkpoints by Thursday evening, with the number predicted to increase rapidly. Helsinki has accused Moscow of orchestrating an influx of asylum seekers in what it's called an act of hybrid warfare.
South Korea and Japan dispatched their fighter jets in response to Russian and Chinese jets entering Seoul's air defense zone unannounced. But despite this intrusion, the planes did not violate South Korea's territorial space. And South Korea says that 4 Russian and 2 Chinese bombers entered its defense identification zone over the Sea of Japan, also called as East Sea. This incident happened around 11:53 a.m. local time on Thursday, and by 12:10 p.m. the planes left the area.
Two South American leaders meeting face-to-face after weeks of escalation over an oil-rich territory in South America. The president of Guyana, Mohamed Irfan Ali, arriving in St. Vincent early Thursday for a high-stakes conversation, followed by Venezuela's Nicolás Maduro. That peace threatened by a dispute over the Essequibo region, a stretch of land making up more than half of Guyana that Venezuela argues belongs to them. Today, both leaders agreeing to meet on neutral ground.
Security forces in South Africa have ramped up a clampdown on illegal miners. On Thursday, dozens of army and police searched shacks, seizing mining equipment in the Seoul city settlement near Kagiso, west of Johannesburg. More than 70 people, mostly undocumented migrants, were held over 2 days in the area, which lies near disused gold mines, the provincial police commissioner told the media. Some were arrested for drug dealing and possession of illegal firearms, he added.